I am Dominic Parks Jr., the owner of Chef NIC Catering here in Frisco, Texas. My business is Chef NIC, which is nutrition, inspiration, and creativity. So it's not just me, it's about my whole team. We create tasteful memories you can't afford to lose through nutrition, which is making food that's not just healthy, but showing you different ways of making the same protein or vegetable in which you can have inspiration. Is through my testimony, how I came about here, but I share that with my team and client, and then client my team to do the same thing. And hopefully I can help someone else that's coming up that went through the channels that I went through, or help them through the process. But then creativity, not always making the same thing the same way. Find a different way to be creative with it, and presentation and how we give it to our client.
Hi, I'm Laura Rummel. I serve on Frisco City Council, as well as I am a 20-year Frisco resident and highly involved in the community through Frisco Women's League, as well as the Daughters of the American Revolution. So a great way that he impacted the community was the grand opening of our library. We recently re-engineered an old rocket factory to be our new library. It is going to be award-winning. If you haven't been yet, I highly recommend coming to see it, especially our giant T-Rex we have inside. But Chef NIC offered his services that day for people to come in and see what the new test kitchen could actually look like in real life. So he was doing different cooking classes every hour, using the prep kitchen, helping to show everybody what the capabilities of just a small part of that library was. And that was a fantastic event where we had hundreds of people come through. And I know people stuck around specifically to see his classes as they were exploring different parts of the library.
My name is David Shilson. I'm the chief of Frisco Police Department. Well, I think, we had the first major PGA event this past year, and Chef Dominic took it upon himself to make sure that all of the first responders that were out there working were fed meals throughout the entire event over the course of 5 days. So that's a tremendous undertaking on his part, certainly something that, you don't see in many communities. And so, I think that's a significant contribution that he made during a first-time event that we had here, really not knowing what to expect with PGA event. We were trying to make sure that, we had adequate staff, and Chef Dominic just took one thing off of our plate that we didn't have to worry about, and that's feeding our first responder.
Hello, I'm Neil Foote. I am Executive Director of Frisco Marketing Strategy at the University of North Texas. What we know is that one of the invaluable parts of a great city is its culture. And what Chef NIC is bringing to this city is excellent cuisine. He's bringing his flair to challenge the taste buds, to appeal to whatever he needs for his clients, but also level up the kind of quality of food, both whether that's a small appetizer or a full-fledged meal. He's also kind of representing the community as a hugely successful entrepreneur who also is African-American. And as diverse as this Frisco community is, Chef NIC again goes back to that thread of this fabric of this community that will continue to evolve with Chef NIC as he evolves his business and grows his business, not only as a catering operation, but also as a restaurant.
My name is Mike Michaeloff. I'm General Manager at Jaguar Land Rover Frisco. I wish there were, 100,000 NICs in Frisco, because this is a great place to live right now, but can you imagine if even 1% of that 1,000 people did what Chef NIC is doing? And I'm not going to take away from any volunteers, and certainly there's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things. And some of them fly under the radar, but just seeing what Chef NIC does is just, again, it's got to benefit the community.
I'm Liz Watkins. I'm the president and founder of Refresh North Texas.
I'm Kristen Cagle, and I'm the executive director of Refresh North Texas.
And he didn't make it about him at all. It wasn't about him. He wasn't bragging, or the focus wasn't on him. He was just on, this is what we're going to do because we're going to help these kids. And it was so special to see. How much did that end up raising?
He did it last year for us at the gala also. Between last year and this year, over $10,000 for 4 dinners. Just to put it in perspective, that covers 300 packs for us for the kids that we serve. So definitely a huge impact for us.
Absolutely. I've had an additional personal experience. I have a dear friend that was battling cancer, and I would buy prepared meals from Dominic to drop off to their family. I'm not a very good cook, and I didn't have time to put into making them meals, but I wanted to do something for them. My friend recently passed away, and I told Dominic that, and he made meals for their family for free after my friend passed away, that I got to deliver to them. So he's such a good guy. He's never concerned about if I do something for someone else, what am I going to get in return?
My name is Crystal Howard, and I'm the president and CEO of the Frisco Chamber of Commerce. Every time we have him cater an event, we personally benefit because you can't stop eating his food, but also you see the joy on people's faces because of the care that he puts into his work. Pleasantly surprised, all expectations are exceeded anytime he's involved with one of our events.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef NIC.
Dominic, we love you. We thank you.
Chef Dominic, thank you for being such a critical part of our Chamber of Commerce family.
Chef NIC, I admire your work ethics, your dedication to quality of service, and your commitment to the community. Building relationships, giving back, and continuing to grow your business as not only a short-term blip and a passerby, but as someone who's really dedicated to making a difference in the community.